Hi. Everybody wants to meet Spike. This is a beautiful dog. He's a very nice dog. This is us. This is me and Spike. Oh, look at him. Listen to the noise he makes. Hey. Look at that face. Do you see a face like this? Do you ever see a cute little face like this? This is Spike. Spike lives in Philadelphia, and he's vacationing here in Ventnor, New Jersey. Oh, he's such a good dog. Yes. What's new, Spiky Bucky? What's new with you? What's new with the doggy? Look at you and those beautiful eyes. I want to do a painting of you because you're so cute. You're a perfect little doggy. Yes. This is Spike. Okay, you're resting now, huh? You're resting on the chair? Oh, you are so cute. Okay, well, you want to come down and see everybody, you do that, okay? Okay, what a face. Look at that face on that doggy. Okay. Right. Here we are. Ventnor. At Eric and Marcia's beach house. Eric?
Why isn't there's no issue with the management team? I said, yeah, I thought this was a team, not even so. Then I started sending them emails.
Hi, Eric.
Hi.
Hi. I'm video. I got my flip video camera.
Oh, I got the other one too.
Yeah.
So I'm telling John how I got nasty with people.
Oh, I'd like to hear that story. I want to hear this. You got to tell John the story about the Blue Book. This is a classic. How you got your grade raise in advertising.
What's the classic?
It's
not even a big deal.
It was a great story. Eric's got some really great stories. How he made the professor read it. I want you to read it. Let's read it together.
The guy gave me, the class was half oral participation because it was case method. So I was getting an A. She'll tell you, how good was I when people were trying to interrogate me? Very good.
Very good.
Yeah. So they would try to box you in a corner. Remember, they would say, well, assume the bit. And the guy goes, so what do you think? I said, I have nothing to say. And he goes, well, I just asked you a question. I said, I disagree with your assumptions, so I have nothing to say. So he said, he goes, well, you can't do that. I said, what is my role in this case? Am I in the role of the CEO? The guy goes, I'm in the role of decision maker. He said, yes. I said, then I control the assumptions, not you. I said, so I want to use different assumptions. And if I can use different assumptions, I'll answer your question. I said, otherwise I have nothing to say. Because as a decision maker, I wouldn't use these assumptions. So
Isn't he great? Eric's classic.
So then
I'm going to use that line, by the way. I like that a lot.
So then the guy says to me, he goes, so what are your assumptions? I said, they're this, this, and this. He goes, why? And I said, this is the reason why. I said, the case said boom, boom, boom. So then what happened was, he goes, all right, let's go with Mr. Selmanson's assumptions. And then what happened was, I said, so this is what you would do. Right? So it was the methodology was done exactly the way that they wanted. I just changed the assumptions. And I said, so this is the approach. And what happened was, apparently he put bogus assumptions up, this guy. Because the whole case, you know how the little teachable moment, like they would be trying to extract.
That's an Obama thing.
Yeah, but they have this one thing that they would, in every case.
Yeah. Right.
There's one or two main ideas. So when he summarized, he said, this is the key point of framing, that the executive controls the decision-making assumptions, that you have to have the conviction about your assumptions. And then he went through, what I did. So yeah, I did that shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't let them fuck with me.
Yeah, but what about your Blue Book?
The Blue Book, I went in there, because I was doing well in this class. I went, and the guy gave me a B. It's like flunking. This is because I had an A, and no, it is like flunking. Ask her, she'll tell you. So what happened was, I went in there and I asked to see. I said, let me see a copy of an A+ Blue Book. I said, because in my opinion, I enjoyed this final so much that I'm sure mine is an A+. There must be a mistake. So, the guy gives me the good Blue Book. I show him the Blue Book. I read it. I go, well, let's look at her first paragraph versus mine. And I read it. I said, this is superficial. Now let me read you mine. He goes, all right, you made your point, I'll give you a B plus. And I said, no, I want a B plus. I said, I want an A plus.
I want an A plus. This is
And
great.
he goes, so I can't give you an A plus. I said, well, I accept the B plus. I said, I want to know, did you read my blue book? Well, why is that? Well, I said, did you read my blue book?
He didn't read it.
Well, because they have PhD students reading it. Okay. So I said, did you read my blue book? I said, because superficially, I will tell you that the A plus book has beautiful penmanship. I said, and my bet is that you did not read my blue book, that you assigned this to one of your PhD students who didn't want to read my handwriting and liked the pretty handwriting on the other blue book and gave it an A plus. And then he takes my blue book and starts reading it. And he goes, here, get out of here, take this blue book, compare it, come back with an outline and talk to me in 2 weeks. So I go back in 2 weeks. And and I have underlined it in a yellow highlighter the points, and I go through like 12 points with him. And he goes, all right, A minus. I said, did you read my blue book? I said, you're just doing this because I'm being a pain in the ass. Did you read my blue book? I said, all that I'm asking you to do is read mine side by side against hers and give me the A plus that I deserve and lower her grade to the B plus that she deserves. Right? So
Did he lower hers?
no, he wouldn't do that. So he takes the books back and he has me come back. I come back in like 2 or 3 more weeks. And he goes, well, Mr. Salmonson, I read the books. I said, yes. He said, I'm raising your grade to an A. An A?
He wanted an A plus.
I said, are you lowering her grade to an A?
No.
And he said, what is your point? I said, because mine's an A plus. He said, Eric, your handwriting sucks. Never do this again. I said, you need to, I said, since when is MBA school about penmanship? Right. So he said, Eric, it's an A. He said, you got to know when to hold them and you got to know when to fold them. And something like that. He said, get out of here. He said,
Get out of here.
and that was the end of it.
But see, the MBA school, I think they didn't discourage that because that's what
That's
success in
what it
business
is,
is. You know, you go in there, you take every advantage, and whoever, it's survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
And Eric was fitter than like someone like me
Get
who
my
would have
camera.
lived with the bee. I want you to take nice pictures of
Oh, I think
Spike.
the most obnoxious thing I did though was not that story.
Hold on a minute.
It was when I out-negotiated the labor relations guy who wrote the textbook on labor relations.
Really? I'm gonna stop and